Hi guys.
Hey guys.
Uh, First of all, I'd like to start off once again, even though I've done a couple videos. First of all, I'd like to apologize to Carrie and her husband, who I know are a fine family, and they're out of the OC. For anyone who doesn't know,
Yeah, we just want to say we're sorry if we offended you guys or made you upset.
I love Carrie.
I know.
She's real as they come, and I know that her husband and her family are great people. Also I like to say once again, like people say, where'd you come up with this message? Oh, hate, 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 smash, smash, smash. And then all of a sudden you're over, I'm over on the other side standing next to Antifa, and people are like, and then you have this fucking love message. My message is always about love for our group. My message to Antifa is fuck you, hang yourself, die. I hate you. I mean, that's my hate message to them. I don't have a hate message to our group. People said, oh, well, you were standing over there. It probably wasn't the brightest idea. Some people expressed, actually a lot of people expressed their displeasure at that idea. But other people understood, there was a message behind that, and it wasn't that I'm fucking Antifa.
Yeah, we're definitely far from that. We love Trump.
Yeah.
I mean, if
We
you
be
want to see
Trump-
our ballots, we even took pictures with our ballots. That's how dedicated we are.
We
love
be
Trump.
trumping it. Anyways, also, alias Tim Lake says, he fucking says that I called, the Proud Boys racist. And, I probably did. I don't even know. I get mad. I start saying shit. I do apologize. Because, and once again, there were Proud Boys that's, knew that my message wasn't, negative toward Proud Boys. I like your guys' message. You should only creeping up on me. I like your guys' message, I think that, it's important to stay away from hate groups because, there's, I don't want people looking at me or any groups that I'm with and thinking that there's some kind of hate there when I know in my heart that, 95% of us, if maybe not even more of us are, have nothing to do with racism. I don't want to be a collaborator either. And, but I do want to say, that I don't have a personal problem with anyone. I'm not really a grudge holder. This Anthony Foreman guy, I don't really have nothing to say to him either. He disrespected my family. It just goes to show you what kind of dirty dog he is. I don't think any one of us need to be targeting people's families.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Especially since we didn't do anything to him personally.
It doesn't matter if someone's done something to you or not, man. Keep the target on. If you're mad at someone, let them know. Say what you want, but don't target their family because that's ugly. And some people think families are important. Plain and simple. You cross the line, you never know, man. That can't be a good thing. But, I don't have a personal problem with anyone. When I say fuck 3%ers, I'm really thinking about, certain 3%ers who I thought crossed the line along the way. Of course, that can't be all of them because I met great 3%ers over in Portland and then other ones that were bullies and called me a racist. I don't want to be called a racist by anyone because, I'm not. So, but, whatchamacallit, I don't have a problem with oath keepers. I mean, everyone plays their own part. And, when I say fuck someone, that's because, I'm fucked up in the head. Oh, yeah, my doctor said that, I'm back on my medicine. So I should be okay to function and, I'm off drugs, Stop taking payments from the Soros or whoever, right? We're going to be trumping it. And if, you got a problem with me, say it, You have my address. You know where to come to. I'm trying to be positive about this. Leave my family out of your mouth. And, anyone's family. And if you have something to say to me, I don't really care what you say. It doesn't really bother me in the sense that, as I said a few times over this last week and stuff, a couple weeks, whatever. You know, when Jesus, you know, the Pharisees come to Jesus and they're like, look at this whore, this prostitute out here. Doesn't she need to be stoned to death? You know, and the Pharisees were the most holiest people out there. And I'm going to spark this joint for Trump. I would not be hitting this joint if it wasn't for Trump. So I did that for Trump. Ooh. Anyways, so Jesus told the Pharisees, you know, hey man, if you are sinless, go ahead and be the first one to throw the stone. No one threw the stone because all of us are guilty of something. You know, when you stand next to a Nazi, and I feel like you're a collaborator and you've sinned yourself. You know, but I'm not judging people in that sense. But I mean, I could be judgmental on that. Like, I'm asking you not to be too judgmental on me because, first of all, I'm not used to dealing with a bunch of fucking people. You know, I speak what's on my mind and what I think. You know, like.
So sometimes we don't have like a filter and we just kind of like say things and we get upset. You know, just we're not perfect. Like, you know, we say our shit and we made mistakes along the way, but who hasn't made mistakes? Who hasn't done something that they regretted, or you know, maybe they realize like, yeah, that wasn't like cool what I did. Or
sometimes some plans sound great.
You know?
You know, I thought going across the street and not involving myself in any hate would be like a great message, since I've never actually just been nice to anyone. And I came in my weed outfit because I believe that weed's a peaceful thing and a loving thing. And I thought people would like realize like that message.
Yeah, but we're sorry if like, you know, we offended any of the patriots, because I mean, we love our patriots. Like, we're totally patriotic. We love our country. We love the patriots.
There ain't no one more patriotic than us. I don't give a fuck what anyone might say or think. Shit, we've been banging our shit for the longest. When my son was over in elementary, he was like first, second grade. Shit, that school had, their school shirts were a representation of the Chinese flag. I sent my son with a red, white, and blue mohawk, and you know what? He had American Tire all year. That's how we did it. I'm hoping to find that picture if I could put it up to show, like, you know, throughout our whole life, like, we're Americans, like, you know.
We've been patriotic since way back.
Yeah, and I've never voted for anyone, just Trump. I'm trumping it. You know, don't try to take my freedom, don't try to take my voice or anything from me, because I'm not going to let anyone do it. For anyone who thinks that, like, oh, I'm not violent, well, yeah, I try not to be violent. Who wants to be an animal? I spent my life doing that. But don't fucking get it wrong. You put your fucking hands on me, I'm going to fucking break you.
All right, I'm down. I'm down.
Well, you know, a lot of people out there, like, threatening people and shit.
Yeah, it's sad.
Like, you're like, man, I'm not out there threatening you, even though I probably did say some threats about wanting to kick some people's ass. But, you know, like, that was wrong. I can see that.
At least we could recognize our faults and, like, you know, we don't mind apologizing because we're sincere about our apology. We don't just say, like, oh, because we want people to, like, be cool and be our friend, like, you know.
Actually, we do want you to be cool.
Well, no, we do, but I just mean we're not saying this just to, like, you know, like, for, like, just, I don't know how to explain it. I'm just trying to say, like, we're not saying it, like, we're not bullshitting. We're actually, like, we mean it from our heart, and we're, like, truly sorry. That's what I'm trying to say, like.
I am, man. You know what, man? I'm not fucking Antifa. I'm not fucking BAM. Fucking any shit. And you know, as an American, I can stand and do and say what the fuck I want anytime I want. That's the great thing about being in America. And I had a bad idea and it went bad for me. Okay. You know what? I moved on.
And we definitely didn't throw away the Trojan gear. That didn't happen. I mean, in the video, it looked like, it was more like a joke, kind of, in a way, sort of. But it definitely didn't get thrown away. We could even show you, like, it's in a nice
I got my
bag.
Spartan shit. You know, some people say I'm not base part, I'm a traitor. I ain't no fucking traitor. Shit. You know, I can say the same thing about you. That you know that we all love fucking vets, but here we are collaborating with fucking hate groups. Fucking our vets died destroying these Nazis fucking 70, 80 years ago. So, you know, like, when you're thinking about it, like, you know, like, God, you know? Like, you know, I ain't no fucking traitor. Shit. I'm true to my shit. You didn't see me fucking saying, oh yeah, I'm Antifa or something on no fucking film. It's just, you know, like, I didn't like what I was seeing. I don't like what I hear. And, you know, I say shit. But you know what? The reality is, man, you know what, man? I don't want to lose this war for Trump against anyone. You know, and then, you know, like, you know, 4th of July is coming, and it's making me think about, you know, America, you know, and that pumps me the fuck up. You know, I've been watching Trump, you know, they fired those fools from CNN, they approved part of the ban. You know, I feel like he's trumping it himself, you know, and he's on the rise right now. And, you know, and it just makes me feel like, you know, how could I lay my head down and say fuck all these people when these people, like, I mean, who's right or wrong? Like, you guys are still out there trumping it, doing your thing, and like, and then I'm not. And then I'm wondering, where do I place myself without like causing a problem? But you know what, man, I'm gonna be out there trumping it. You know, I'm hoping that other Trumpers will be, you know, say your piece if you have a piece to say, you know, try to be, you know, somewhat considerate. You know, I ain't saying be nice, you know, I'm not that nice. But, you know, taking consideration also, like, if you fucking cuss me out and you can't, I'm trying to, like, apologize and stuff, and you're not, and you're just being rude, I'm not going to be fucking polite back. I'm not a fucking rug, you know, but I definitely feel like, you know, some scolding or some people venting is perfectly fine, you know, like, you know, but I just want to win this. I don't want, you know, I don't want to fall behind. Well, I don't want this movement to fall behind, you know, like, you know, we share Christian values at our home, and, you know, when I heard the conservative Baptists and evangelists,
evangelists?
Yeah, that they condemned, they're condemning us, and now, like, dude, like, that's God. That's God's people. Those are the good people. We need them not to do that. We need to have a great face on there. And I want to bring my family back in order to put that great face as best possible in order for, like, you know, like, we need the support of God and its people, you know? And in the end, fuck them. You know, I don't go to their church anyways, I mean, when it comes down to it, but I really don't want to have that attitude toward them. You know, in the end, I got to trump it. You know, I voted for it. I believe in, you know, I'm trumping it. But, you know, I don't want to be separated from God. And, you know, like, that's sad. It's sad that they're calling us this, you know. Like, once again, you know, I hope that, you know, like this thing, this little film thing we're doing right now, this video, is cool, and that, you know, that it helps with, you know, some of the mending, and, like, you know, these groups are so crazy, you know, but we can't lose the fight. Like, we have to, like, I mean, you know, we have to stand strong and, like, overcome our enemies. And, you know, like, you know, I do apologize, and we're back. And we want to do positive things for our movement. You know, we want to bring our family, and, you know...
Tiny said, what's up?
What's up, Tiny? I love the Washington crew. You know, I love everyone, but you know what? The Washington crew has been very, very compassionate and understanding and, like, loving toward me and my family. And, like... you know, base grandma, everyone up there. Not that anyone out down here hasn't been kind also. You know, I know that lady Diane out of, you know, Laguna and everything. You guys have all been really supportive. A lot of people. But I love that Washington crew. And, you know, I love you, Tiny. You guys are so fucking funny. Hope to see you here at the... say that. Where are we going? What's that rally in L.A.?
Suck it up, Buttercup.
We're going to be there. You know... we're trumping it, so I hope no one, like, you know, if anyone got something to say, please say it before then. This way, on that day, I can keep my focus on just
Trump. Some guy, Ian, he just said, you called us Nazis and stood on the side of Antifa and San Bernardino. That was hard to take. I'm nobody in this movement, but I really looked up to you, and you inspired me to come out. I hope you are for real.
I am, man. You know what? My bad about, once again, about being on Antifa's side. The message is, you know, like, sometimes you have this great idea.
Oh, Ezekiel's here.
I'm
sorry, we gotta cut it short.
No, I don't want to cut that short. I wanted to answer, dude. I thought I had a great idea, and it was one of the worst ideas that I have. I don't have a mate. I don't have a friend. I don't have a confidant or anyone to share my thoughts with. Like, I don't have someone to say, dude, are you stupid? My daughter only tries to protect me and she follows anything I do. She's stupid. Like, in that sense. I'm really sorry. You know, I'm going to be cutting this off, like, because some friends are here of mine. I mean...
We'll come back on tomorrow and kind of rehash this again,
we'll go over this tomorrow again. It'll be at an earlier time, too. But you know what, man? I'm really sorry, you guys. I'm really sorry.
All right,
Truly.
guys. Gotta cut it short. Whoops. All right, bye, guys. We do love you, though.